Hello people, this is Code Grind and in today's video we'll be creating custom radio buttons just by using CSS. So as you can see over here we have custom radio buttons which are light green color, and when you select them they get a good crimson color. So this is what we'll be creating in this video. So let's get straight into it. So to start with, I already have an HTML page written over here in which we have three radio buttons. They are not styled right now at all, but we will do all the styling in index.css file. So let's first link the file over to the HTML page like this. So I have linked the file. Now let's get to the CSS file, and here I am using a live server. So as soon as I press the save button or press the Ctrl plus S, then it will automatically show the changes, and I don't need to press the refresh button every time I want to see the changes. If you also want your live server in VS Code, then you can go to the extensions over here, or you can simply press Ctrl plus Shift plus X and you will get this tab panel opened, and you can search for live server. Then you will get something like this and you can install it from here. It's very simple to do. So let's get into the styling now. So first of all, let me give the font of sans serif over here. Yeah, this looks better. Now what we will be using is the after pseudo element for designing it. So let's first select all the input tags with the type of radio. So this is some advanced CSS selectors. I will be making a video on these types of selectors further. So for now you just need to understand that what it does is it selects all the input tags who have the type of radio. So basically it selects all the radio buttons from our page. Now we will give it, for the after element, we will have the most necessary thing, which is the content. Without content you won't see any changes in the after or before pseudo element. So whenever you are using it, don't forget to mention the content part. So now let's give it a height, let's say of 1 rem, then a width of 1 rem, then let's say a background color of light gray. Let's hit save. Now we don't see any changes over here. We literally don't see anything over here. That is because we need to do one more thing over here. Like, we need to go to the type radio and give it a position of relative, and to the after pseudo element we need to give it a position of absolute. So now as you can see we have our square radio buttons over here. To make them round we just need to give them a border radius of 50%. Now you can see they are round, but still you can see there is some kind of edges of the original radio button are visible. So to hide them, what we will do is we will shift them a bit up by providing a top of -2 pixels and a left of, let's say, -1 pixel. Yeah, now they are perfectly positioned above the actual radio buttons, and this is what it will look like when the radio buttons are unselected. But right now if I click on any one of them, I don't see any changes. So to see any changes, what we need to do is we need to again select the radio buttons, and then there is another type of selector which is checked. Now what this will do is, whatever styling we provide under this, like, first of all let me write the code. Now what this will do is, whenever the radio button, first of all it will select all the radio buttons, and whenever it is checked, then it will go to its after pseudo element and it will change the background color from light gray to crimson. So when it is not checked, its background color will be light gray, and when the radio button is checked, its background color will change to crimson. So this is basically what we need to do. Like, now you can see all are light gray because none of them is selected, but as soon as I press selected, press on any of the radio buttons, it gets selected and the background color changes to crimson. Now as you can see there is still one simple issue over here. Whenever I press, you can see this outline is over here which doesn't look good. So to remove this outline, what we need to do, just one simple thing: go to the input type is equal to radio. It will select all the radio buttons and give outline of none. So this will completely cure this problem of ours. So this is how you can create custom radio buttons. I hope you like the video. If you have any doubts, you can drop a comment in the comments box and I will clear all your queries. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and to watch our amazing CSS and JavaScript tutorials. Thank you for watching.